Holy shit! X-Men Apocalypse. So X-Men Apocalypse is the third movie in the past X-Men reboot franchise. And knowing how the third movie turned out last time, is this movie any better? I can proudly say that it is better than X-Men 3, The Last Stand. However, I don't think it's as good as Days of Future Past. That's not to say it's terrible though, this movie was great. In this movie, we see Apocalypse being created. We see him being transferred over from one body to another, which suggests that he has been around for thousands and thousands of years, and basically been the world's first mutant. And upon becoming trapped and finally escaping, he comes to this new world where people are following blind leaders, as he says. And he is ready to take this world into a new direction. He is ready for the gods, the mutants, to take over, which means the X-Men must unite and take him down before he destroys everything. And I mean everything. This guy will stop at nothing to destroy the entire world, and the people who are left standing are the people he believes strong enough to take over this new world. And this movie was great. I absolutely loved this movie. I did watch this movie yesterday and I didn't review it then because I wanted time to think about it, so it wasn't just a fanboy review. I wanted to take the time to pick out every little detail to see if there are things wrong with it, and yeah, this movie isn't perfect. No movie is. However, that doesn't take away from the fact that I really enjoyed this movie. I'm actually quite shocked to hear that it's getting some mixed to negative reviews. Is it as great as Days of Future Past? No, as I've already said, but this is still a great movie and it was a lot of fun. First off, you have the cast, who all do a fantastic job in this movie. James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender are phenomenal in their roles. McAvoy does a great job as Charles Xavier, and we finally see how powerful he really is. We finally see what he can do with his abilities, which does lead to a whole mental showdown between him and Apocalypse, which is pretty awesome. Michael Fassbender, again for me, steals the entire movie as Magneto. The guy is phenomenal, and we learn so much more about Magneto's past. I mean, we've seen why he hates the humans and why he becomes Ian McKellen's Magneto in the other movies, but this one really hits hard. It really shows you why he became the Magneto that he does in Ian McKellen's version, and you relate to it. You see why he hates these humans, you understand why he does what he does, and that to me added even more depth to that character, to the point where I'm almost siding with him in the other X-Men movies. And as for the rest of the cast, they were great. We see Jennifer Lawrence again as Mystique, who again does a great job, Nicholas Hoult as Beast, who again is brilliant, and we also welcome newcomers, Sophie Turner as Jean Grey, and I have to say they cast that perfectly. Sophie Turner is an incredible actress and she definitely pulls it off again in this movie. She made the role her own while also paying tribute to Famke Janssen's version. You also got Ty Sheridan as Cyclops, who I thought was really good in the movie. You kind of see that cocky, arrogant side to him that you see a little bit of in the X-Men movies, but you kind of see that he's going to grow into that person. You also see Alexandra Shipp as Storm, and this is the first time we get a bit more of a backstory into Storm, about how she actually joined the X-Men, and she did a great job. We've also got Kodi Smit-McPhee as Nightcrawler. Like the others, he did a good job in the movie. Not really a standout, but he did do a good job in that role, and I am so happy that they brought Quicksilver back, because Evan Peters nails it once again. When I first saw that they were going to bring him back, I wondered how they were going to step up and beat that scene from Days of Future Past, which was one of the best scenes in the movie, and I have to say they definitely pulled it off again in this movie. Quicksilver's scene was absolutely spectacular. I loved it, and I hope we get to see Evan Peters more in future installments. I'm really excited to see where they go with these new young actors in the X-Men franchise, and Bryan Singer once again brings his all in the directing. There are some really nice shots in this movie that Bryan Singer is known for. The visuals are great, the writing's great. Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse, I thought he was really good. However, it does take a while to kind of invest into his character. Out of all the villains that have appeared in X-Men, I don't think he's the most interesting. Certainly the most powerful. I mean, he's a badass in this movie, and they definitely chose a great actor to portray him. But I wasn't really invested into his character as much as I was other villains in past movies. And I'll also say the opening part is a little bit slow. It takes a while to get into the whole X-Men part of a movie. But you know, it's also Apocalypse's origin story. It's how he became Apocalypse, or how Oscar Isaac became Apocalypse. Overall though, guys, X-Men Apocalypse I thought was a great movie. Not as good as Days of Future Past, but definitely worth a watch if you're a fan. The acting is great, the directing is great, the writing's good, the visual effects are great, the action scenes are really well shot, and the Quicksilver scene floored me yet again. And so I give X-Men Apocalypse 4 stars. So, X-Men Apocalypse, have you guys seen it yet? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks ever so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends, it'll help my channel out a lot. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.